What's up everybody, it's Enes here and welcome to another episode. This week we're in Beverly Hills, California and about to tour this stunning modern home that has been recently constructed. Now, here are the specs of this home, and this property is currently on the market for $10,750,000. As always, we will leave more information about the property and the property link down in the description of this video. And before we start our tour, I want to thank the developers, Viewpoint Collection, and all the listing agents for getting us in here, allowing us to tour their amazing listing. And now, let's begin our tour. On the exterior, we have the gates opening up to a long private driveway that brings you right here where we have the motor court of this property. It also leads us to the 2-car garage, so overall you can park about 5 to 6 cars here if needed. On my left-hand side, we have the staircase going up to the 2nd floor of this property, and we're going to see that later in the video. This section is nicely hedged, super private, and as I look back to the exterior architecture of this home, I know we can't see much from this angle, but we got smooth stucco exterior cladding complemented with these steel panels that we can see around the garage area, and we're going to see these details throughout. Now, on my left-hand side, we have this steel grid fence design that separates the entry from the backyard, and I love this subtle gate detail that they have. And lastly, we have the main entry right in front of us. And now, let's go inside. All right, everyone, here we are at the entry. On my right-hand side, we have the staircase going up to the 2nd floor, and this door right here opens up to the 2-car garage that we saw earlier. Now, following this walkway, it takes you straight to the amazing great room. I say amazing because this space has so much volume and natural light coming in. We got beautiful Minotti furniture right in the center, facing the linear gas fireplace, and I love the subtle contrast they created here with the white walls and this darker tone around the fireplace design. Now, the other reason this great room is so amazing and special are the ceiling heights. With the 2-story windows bringing a ton of natural light, we have the landing of the 2nd floor on this side, bringing even more natural light. I love how they have the walls all open, perfect for your art. And this space right here flows straight to the amazing backyard. We currently have all the Fleetwood doors opened up, flowing the space straight to the outdoors, but we're gonna check out the backyard in a bit. Now, another detail I want to talk about here. I love the natural stone floors that they use throughout with the herringbone pattern, but I love how they installed the walkway that follows these sliding glass doors in a regular pattern to create a nice differentiation for the seating in the kitchen area versus the walkway. And I'm also just realizing that walkway has a little bit of a lighter tone, just a very subtle, versus this section has more of the darker tones.
Yeah, I really like this. I really like this house. When we walked in, really like how private it is, how secluded it is. It feels like a little retreat. I want to ask you though. We have these floor plugs.
Yes.
What would they plug in here?
You never know what you need them for. If you throw parties here, let's say you want to put stands here, they're just handy. They're nice to have. And in the future, if you want to do any additions, they're basically your access points. Yeah. Think about it that way.
That makes sense.
All right, so of course we have recessed lights, built-in speakers, all that good stuff. And right next to the great room, we have this awesome dining area. I mentioned earlier, Minotti furniture throughout, and I wanted to point that out because every time we see houses decorated with Minotti furniture, they just stand out a little bit more. It's something about Minotti that, I don't know, it's very exquisite.
Yeah, people always love it too.
Exactly. Now, we have some built-ins on this side with a mirror design, and right next to that, we have this incredible kitchen. Super sleek, very clean, very modern lines. I love this marble island design right in the center. And I say marble island because they pretty much clad the entire island with marble, and certain areas are actually book matched, as you guys can see with these drawers. And there are no handles because every single one of these drawers are actually a push design, and they actually kind of kick out, and even the corners of these cabinet doors are mitered to get that seamless look. Looks stunning, looks like a piece of stone. And focusing on this side, we love these. So it may look like a sleek door, but right behind it, we have all these drawers, wine rack, open shelving, looks very sleek. It has that stainless steel look, and more impressively, Mikey, we've never seen this before. So they got this plug system, right? But let's say you want to keep this backsplash all clean and organized.
Whoa.
So you can put these away.
I noticed those are European outlets.
Well, no, they're both.
Yeah.
They're both. They can accommodate both. But let's say you need a plug.
I would love to see how that works.
You see, when I crank it, it lights up with an LED
Let's do
lighting.
that one more time up close for the people.
There you go. You want to place it, you find the slot, you twist it. There you go. This is a USB charger, so I'm sure they have like different variations as well. And my assumption is I think they convert. So let's say you have European plugs, American plugs, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Wow. How cool is that, right?
Yeah, that's really nice. I'm
you
really
want one now.
I'm really curious how that works inside.
Wonder as well, but super unique. This is without a doubt first time I saw that. All right, ready? We got a paneled-in fridge here, Miele. We always appreciate when they stage the fridges as well.
Yeah.
It's a nice detail. Detail number 2 that I'm really impressed in this kitchen. So we got this cabinet, but as you open the cabinet, the section that's inside comes out. So it's like easier to access. Basically, it's a folding system. Look, Mikey.
It's like almost like a Lazy Susan, but not.
It's a tad better than a Lazy Susan.
Yeah.
But in case you still want a Lazy Susan. Well,
okay, you got them both.
But regardless, this kitchen and hardware is really impressive. And speaking of hardware, ready? We always love these.
That was fast.
Yeah, it is. It's on a Bloom system, and this is the second house that we're seeing the Bloom system. Overall, they're just quiet. They basically are motorized, so I don't think this cabinet opens actually, but you see how everything kicks out?
Yeah.
Super cool. I mean, look at this cabinet for a second. This is right underneath the sink, so they have to leave it open, but even the inside of the frame is all stainless steel. Phenomenal cabinetry, without a doubt.
That's an OG Inesio Mazur detail from back in the day.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So we have the Gaggenau oven here. Let's see, warming drawer, everything you kind of need. We got another cabinet on this side, and following here, island, sink, Miele induction cooktop. We got beautiful pendant lights. Vent is tucked above. And on this side, you have more base cabinets, your dishwasher, your sink design, same marble is used here. Perfectly book matched, both on the backsplash and on the countertops. Unifying the design. Very simple, very clean. And I have to talk about this detail. So they got a beautiful espresso maker here. And I'm shocked that we're seeing this kind of a top of the line appliance at a $10 million property, which is kind of shocking.
Yeah, you know, I love these. We saw one of these before.
Actually,
you actually got to drink one of these in one of our episodes.
Yes, I did recently.
Yeah,
things have been good.
We'll leave a link in the top corner right there if you want to check it out.
There you go. So this is where we have like the kind of the engine of this system, right? You have the coffee grinder where you store your coffee, the milk station and all that. And I'm assuming through your app, you pour whatever you want, and it just looks so sleek and elegant. You know?
Yeah, it's always nice.
Always nice. Overall, great kitchen that I think really matches the architectural lines of this home. Now, space flows, we have a seating section here, and I'm gonna cover that in a bit, but first, I wanna follow this hallway, and this door opens up to a spacious bedroom on this level that is currently staged as an office, opens up to the side patio, and this room also has a beautiful full bathroom. Now, back at the seating section, I know Mikey wants to comment on this probably. We love a sunken seating areas. Something about them makes them really cozy and just, I don't know, intimate.
That's what I was gonna say. There's something about a sunken seating area. It's just my favorite thing in homes. And this one especially.
Without a doubt. And it gives that subtle mid-century modern feel to it. A lot of mid-century modern homes had these elevation differences.
Yeah. I would have mid-century though. I imagine those like sunken seating areas, but they like pop with bright orange or
absolutely
like bright pink or something. You know,
to create that contrast with like concrete floors and all that.
Yeah.
But this is another beautiful space. Hardwood floors here. TV set up on this side, and of course we have walls of glass. Again, bringing a ton of natural light even to this side of the home. Now, following this hallway, the last room we're going to check out is the full bathroom we have on this level. Initially, I thought this was a powder room, but then I thought about it. Since you have the backyard right there, this probably also serves as your pool bathroom. And this is where we have the walk-in shower. You got your rain head, everything you need. And I love the marble. that they use on the floors here, on the walls. Something about marble, it just doesn't get old. It always looks good, you know?
It always looks different. You know?
It always looks different. Well said, Mikey. All right, let's go outside.
Let's do it.
So now we're on the side of the property. Those sliding glass doors open up from the office that we saw earlier. Nice seating area. You have your outdoor barbecue here with the Wolf grill, sink design, some cabinets, small fridge. And following here, we have the covered patio section. Again, nice seating area, linear gas fireplace, and we love this detail. They already have the TV wiring right above. Honestly, I can totally see myself sitting down here, watching TV, just having all the glass doors open. It's a vibe.
I don't know if do you watch TV in this?
Well, I mean, YouTube, you know,
Okay,
whatever
yeah.
I'm working on.
You watch YouTube.
I don't really watch TV. You're
Yeah.
right. I don't. We don't have time for it.
Yeah. You're like, I could see myself doing that. I was like,
I can see
can't-
myself relaxing here.
Yeah.
Give me a break. I can at least say that. We have the dining table here underneath the covered section, right next to the seating area. And going this way, your backyard continues. We have this awesome pool setup on our right-hand side, half infinity edge, beautiful light blue plaster with a massive bar shelf and spa. And something about this view and the setup here with this property, it's not your everyday kind of Beverly Hills, Hollywood Hills view, but it's way more inviting and kind of cozy, and I love just this greenery.
Yeah, it's really nice. As I said earlier, feels like a, I don't know, it just feels like a retreat. It's just really relaxing. Everything's green.
And something about the elevation difference of this property, I feel like you get so much more, you know? We got an outdoor seating area here. I'm gonna pick my sunglasses because we're gonna need in a bit. We have the fire pit on this side as a sunken section. I can totally see someone doing like a seating section around it in the future. And again, walls of glass open up from the great room straight to your backyard. What a cozy, great setting, right?
Yeah.
All right, Mikey, while we're going to the other side to continue our tour, I want to briefly talk about the exterior architecture of this home. Again, exterior cladding is mostly smooth stucco complemented with these steel panels. The second floor of this property, or this section, is where we have the primary bedroom, has a huge balcony, and we're going to see the primary bedroom in a bit. But first, I want to take everybody back here. So this is the side of the property, and what's cool about it is that it actually goes down, and I'll see you guys there. Now we're on the lower level of this property. Since this house is located on this really massive lot, you get all these different levels, right? If you follow this walkway, it takes you to a lower section, which I love. It's all grass with the landscaping right in the center. Perfect place for you to just zone out and just kind of hang out there, detach yourself from the house. And following this walkway, we got another surprise. And I wanna talk about this. So when you live in LA, it's great. This city is ambitious, it's energetic, it's vibrant, and you get all these opportunities. But when you live here for a long period of time, you eventually start appreciating peacefulness and tranquility, your own zone or space. So having a property like this and having these lower sections just diversifies what you can do with the property. And although that may look like a little yard on the lower level, I think it's such a cool plus. If I lived here, I can totally see myself doing walks there, taking phone calls. I don't know, something about it is really inviting. Now, Mikey, let's check out this lower level. First off, your infinity edge pool flows out here and serves as a water feature, which is really cool, makes the space feel tranquil. And going through here, these are the massive caissons that are holding up the pool right above us. Now, this is a really cool section. This is actually an ADU, Mikey, which means you can use it as a bedroom kind of standalone unit, but the developers currently stage it as a gym, which I think is also a nice touch. You got a small kitchenette here with a fridge, sink, some open shelving, and I love, since the bathroom starts here, they clad the caissons with the travertine that we're gonna see throughout here. It's a nice little detail. You have the water feature on your right-hand side, your water closet, walk-in shower, another gorgeous vanity with a marble countertop. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's it for the lower level and the main floor of this home. Now let's go back inside and check out the second floor. All right, everyone, as I am coming up to the second floor of this property, I have to mention this detail. Right at the bottom of the risers, they have beautiful LED strip lighting built in, so staircase is nicely lit up, and they carried out the same lighting detail to the walls as well. And I love how that massive picture window is bringing a ton of natural light, and to accommodate the size of that window, they actually curved the ceiling up a little bit so that this staircase is flooded with natural light, including what's above me, which is a skylight, bringing even more natural light to the landing of the second floor. Now, Mikey, first, let's go outside. We got this side patio. This is right above the 2-car garage that we saw earlier. And this way you have more patio space. We're on the second floor, and since this is a hillside property, it's nicely hedged and so private. I mean, if you took a photo here and sent it to someone, they would never think that you're in Beverly Hills or Los Angeles. And here we are, so peaceful, so private, and so quaint.
Yeah, it's really nice. I need to stop talking about water features, but another great spot for a hot tub up here, you know?
Probably.
Yeah.
That's also a good call. We have all the sliding glass doors opening up from the bedrooms that we're gonna see in a bit. Mikey, let's step back inside, continue our tour. Now, on the second floor, we got beautiful hardwood floors throughout. Nice seating section off of the landing with a massive picture window, bringing a ton of natural light. You gotta love the clear story windows right above. Again, ton of natural light coming in, and this is that overlook area where you can see your great room. I mean, look at the volume and the lighting here. So great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, continuing the hallway, we got more clear story windows here, and we got a few bedrooms on this level that we're gonna check out. First one starts right here. Very spacious room. We have the bed situated on this side. Nice reveal detail, both on the ceiling and on the floors. And you gotta love these built-in handles for these walk-in closets that are beautifully decked out. Everything is so nice in this house.
Let's see the handles real quick, hold on. Really sleek, really nice.
Very sleek, right? Sliding glass doors open up to the backyard that we saw earlier, and going through here, we got an awesome bathroom design with this textured tiles that they have throughout. Beautiful stone clad on the walls, rain head above, and even the bathroom gets a skylight and a beautiful vanity. Really nice. All right, let's get out, continue our tour. By the way, the door across opens up to the primary bedroom, and we're gonna see that in a bit. Let's go check out the second bedroom. This one is a little bit more spacious. Again, bed is situated on this side, sliding glass doors opening up to the backyard, super private. And going through here, we have the walk-in closet, LED lighting, open shelving, all the good stuff.
Did you take one of your shirts out of there? Is that...
Right? I know. Hey, you gotta dress up the closet sometimes too, Mikey, you know? Same textured tiles are also here. We got beautiful stone on the walls. I mean, look at it. You get awning window, you got a skylight, you got beautiful LED lighting. How bright these bathrooms are. And something about having the sliding glass door open up to that cozy, kind of a retaining wall backyard. It's just, I would honestly leave it open all the time.
Yeah, it's so quiet. We got a little breeze coming through here. It's perfect temperature today. It's great.
So great. All right, we got the last bedroom here. This one is probably the most spacious out of the three. A lot of built-in closets, sliding glass doors open up to the side of the property, and around the corner we got a spacious full bathroom dedicated for this bedroom. Now, this opening, we have the laundry room here, washer, dryer, some base cabinets, some uppers, and coming back to the landing or the center of the second floor and going through this door, we have the primary bedroom. We got beautiful hardwood floors throughout, king size bed on this side. Room is very spacious, but before we focus on this side, I want to focus right above me. The entry of the bedroom has a little bit of a higher ceiling, and I love even in this angle, they tucked a nice clear story window to bring more natural light, but yet keep the privacy in this bedroom. Now, bed is situated on this side. We got some built-ins here, but Mikey, we need a close-up over here. Look how all these closet doors are wrapped with leather and beautiful stitching. It's like a Bentley or Rolls-Royce furniture, but it's your built-in closet, which is awesome.
Does Minotti make closets? Because I notice in houses we see staged with Minotti, there seems to be like a common theme with the design and the leather and the stitching, you know?
I think the developers, oh, by the way, look at the color of this pocketing cabinet door.
That's hunter green.
A nice pop of green.
Yeah.
No, it's super nice. And to answer your question, Mikey, I think when they spend that kind of money in furniture, they tend to pick really good cabinet manufacturers that can kind of unify the designs.
Yeah.
And we have your wet bar here, small sink, We got another Sub-Zero on this side, some open shelving with LED lighting, beautiful wood paneling throughout, just gorgeous.
For sure.
All right, now let's focus, Mikey. Let's go check out the bathroom first. We got this massive door opening up to the bathroom. We got marble everywhere, and for the most part, it has been book matched throughout the walls and the floors. Just looks stunning. Look at this massive freestanding tub that they have. This is probably one of the most spacious freestanding tubs we've seen lately, with a floor mount tub filler, chrome fixtures throughout. Let's take a quick look at the walk-in shower. Look at the floors, beautifully book matched. And I'm gonna say something here. We see this detail quite often, but sometimes developers put drains right in the center, and there's nothing wrong about them. But if you can beautifully floor your floors and have the center of your shower nice and flat, that's the direction to go, because it just makes the showering experience that much better, rather than having a drain here where you're like stepping, it's not level. I think this is the direction to go.
I personally wouldn't know, but it looks pretty nice, you know?
Right? Even the drain is nicely clad with the same marble, seamless. We got a water closet on the other side, and Mikey, let's focus on the vanities here. We got the prep section here, 2 vanities, hidden drains, beautiful marble fabrication with a half backsplash, chrome fixtures, LED lighting. And I just realized they use the same cabinetry or the wood that they use for these cabinets as a recessed in detail, and then created a subtle LED lighting for that mirror. Looks stunning.
Really cool.
All right, Mikey, let's go to the other side. Let's go check out the primary bedroom closet. And I think we just got a hint of some of the details at those built-in closets that we have right next to the bed. And over here, same details are pretty much throughout. I love this darker green that they use here. Such a different color than the colors that we're used to seeing in these modern homes, but it certainly gives that pop of color effect. I love the wood paneling that they have on the back walls, creating that nice contrast. And I'm just looking around because I want to talk about everything, but we have LED lighting, open shelving. This massive island is wrapped with the same leather, and I love even the stitching color matches that green on the open shelving. Look at these little button details in the center. Looks stunning. I mean, beautiful walk-in closet. You got your natural light. It's spacious. Honestly, for the price point, without a doubt, this is one of the most impressive walk-in closets that we've seen lately.
Yeah,
really.
I like this green color. We don't see like those kind of dull
neutral
greens
tones and grays and blues. Yeah,
but I really like it.
I agree. Of course, just like the rest of the home, we have massive sliding glass doors opening up to the outdoors. You can either stack these Fleetwood doors on this side or where Mikey is. That way you can kind of pick the direction you want to leave it open, and it seamlessly transitions into this balcony space dedicated for the primary bedroom. This has got to be also one of the biggest primary bedroom balconies we've seen lately. We got a seating section on this side with some open roofing design to allow natural light to the balcony. And going through here, you got a linear gas fireplace, fridge, sink design. I mean, you can easily put up a barbecue here if you want to. Outdoor dining area, lounging area, and these are your views. I don't know, something about this property, the way it's been laid out to the land, the pool setup, your backyard, and the canyons here really makes this scene so special. All right, everyone, that's it for the tour. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Big congrats to the developers, Viewpoint Collection, for doing another amazing job with their newest development. And I also want to thank the listing agents, Sally, Tomer, and Drew, for letting us tour their amazing listing. As always, you can find more information about this property, property link, and developer information down in the description of this video. Lastly, if you enjoyed the tour, just make sure to give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys next week.